Now, I hope you all had a great weekend, as this week seems to be starting off just right, with reports now suggesting that Canada's resident soy boy, Justin Trudeau, is going to resign either today, tomorrow or Wednesday. I like it! Yes, this will have many people dancing around the world, I'm sure, as it's claimed the battle with Trump and trade tariffs is forcing this worthless wet fart out of office. Personally though, I couldn't give a toss the reason he's gone, because for me I feel it's a bit bittersweet, in that him resigning means he can never be held accountable for the lives he ruined during the
pandemic.
Yeah, I just can't forget the crap he did, because I have much of it recorded, and in fact will now use this video to remind people of what this scumbag did, and why he should be arrested and removed in disgrace, not allowed to slink off taking money from the taxpayer, the worthless fuckpig.
Mandates are the way to avoid further restrictions.
You're going to be able to get your vaccine as soon as you turn 5. And I know you're excited and I know you're eager. In some places across the country, you can even start making your appointment now for shortly after your birthday.
First of all, the idea that those anti-vaxxers were choosing not to wear masks for the protest, but were about to go home or to the grocery store or to their to visit their friends and wear masks is simply not true. I mean, they're going to be putting people at risk wherever they go, which is part of why we're going to make sure that people who choose not to get vaccinated don't get on a plane or a train, don't get to work in the public service, don't get by working with the provinces on vaccine certifications and mandates, don't get to go to movie theaters or gyms or restaurants and other non-essential services. That's how we keep people safe. And that actually is part of the choice Canadians get to make.
Christia has outlined what the mandatory vaccination that's in place immediately for federal employees will look like. The bottom line, proof of vaccination will be required by no later than the end of this month for all federal employees. And by mid-November, enforcement measures in place will make sure that everyone is vaccinated. And the same goes for the second commitment we made, mandatory vaccination on travel. By the end of October, everyone 12 or older on a plane or train within Canada should be fully vaccinated. But by the end of November, if you're 12 or older and want to fly or take the train, you'll have to be fully vaccinated, as will staff. Small fringe minority of people who are on their way to Ottawa or who are holding unacceptable views.
If you want to get on a plane or a train in the coming months, you're going to have to be fully vaccinated, because everyone needs to get vaccinated, and those people are putting us all at risk.
And yes, there is a small fringe element in this country that is angry, that doesn't believe in science, that is lashing out with racist, misogynistic attacks. Those protesters I don't even want to call them protesters, those anti-vaxxer mobs, they don't get to dictate policy of this government.
Get vaccinated. And you know what? If you don't want to get vaccinated, that's your choice. But don't think you can get on a plane or a train beside vaccinated people and put them at risk. And I am not going to back down, no matter how many of them show up to try and shout us down from what I know to be true, what science tells us.
This pandemic has provided an opportunity for a reset.
Yep, never forget this is what Justin Trudeau did, and so proudly that it was literally broadcast on television over there and for the world to see. This and the truckers' convoy shit show is why he shouldn't be allowed to resign, like I said, and should instead be arrested for crimes against the Canadian people and humanity in general with his jab bollocks. I say good riddance to a spineless turd still, though.
Pandemic.